So, good afternoon, everyone. I think across the planet we are seeing that the SMLs have turned into air. Uh, I don't know if it's of my doing. It is across the planet, their activities, isn't it? If you were pissed off last night and pushing them back, as I was, witnessing instead of explosions of planets, you have people like lifting, basically. And that's all it's been since. And today I had my hearing for the second restraining order involving the domestic violence classes. And my lipstick is looking whiter than it did when I applied it. Excuse me, my lip gloss. But since the issues with the PS5, Mr. Ando has been on me consistently since and was involved with the activities, the events occurring at the courthouse. I got there and it was sparse, but letting me know that it was open. I went in and they started the hearing 15 minutes late, and there was nobody waiting to go in. I checked the docket. I was there in alphabetical order near the end. I expected to be the very last one, but I wasn't. Again, my attorney wasn't there. I handed in a progress report, which was positive, and I ended up being called first because there were no other defendants or plaintiffs, and they wanted to get it out of the way so we didn't have to see like 30 no-shows. Anyway, the judge was the nicest judge I've ever seen for this case. The attorney, I already said that one. And they actually presented the domestic violence class issue, and from before the hearing started, with the attorneys trying to be intimidating with it, as if, oh look, you didn't think that we would be able to mention the hearing, but look, we're doing it right away. They called it the person collecting the, or announcing that we are collecting the progress reports, was like, if you have a DVRP hearing, and I was, why are you calling it that? They are not DVRP hearings. It is, your case is not only involving your DVRP, right? Oh, that's a good idea, to avoid the other liabilities of the court. And then before going in, actually, the building, the judge, original judge of my case, who I have mentioned numerous times, being on the front as an operator often, was threatened by Mr. Ando. Firstly, he called it a criminal courthouse. And then he said, the other side of the conversation, you're not in a position to be speaking of our courthouse in that manner. And then he said, this is my courthouse? Is that what you said, Mr. Ando? And then without any words, was like moving his mouth with pseudo visuals, in like the threes were like implying, we are going to do something to you. So afterwards, that was all that was mentioned in the hearing, was the classes, and my mom. I rode with her, and she didn't take my dad. And he is the plaintiff of the case of who I attacked. He claims, right? And I pled guilty, even though I'm not. I didn't do anything of the sort. And the attorney was really nice. They didn't lie about me, and my mom didn't speak at all, and they didn't ask her to. It was over so quickly. And then, leaving. Mr. Katsuyuki Ando of Sony PlayStation tried to use the fact that his planning right before the hearing, of course he is switch-ins without continuity and different data of wherever, not aware of what's going on when switched in, is trying to use the fact that he was involved with the planning of the hearing in order to acquire leverage, and then now he's trying to make me game again and go through the issue with the internal SSD drive. Because I won't play unless I firstly go to trying to transfer games to it. And when they burn it with all these people who are throwing him in my situation even and making him go through it, when you think about it some more, right? These criminals across the universe are driving Sony PlayStation situation and just throwing him in, throwing him on the front when they want to. And it's been that when you think about the casing solicitations and whatnot. No? Your corporation was in control of your data up until when? Usually until you burn the console. Anyway, like I said, he still follows me. And he never leaves. I mean, think about the things I just said regarding this man and this corporation. What, not claiming responsibility for their actions now? Because what, they're not doing it on our planet or something? Does it matter anymore? It does. I can't turn it on. I can't move games to my internal. The furthest I got was like, what, 80-some% of one game? And then they'll come in, and then Samsung will come in, and then these sectoids will come in, right? Thinking that after they turn it into air, it'd be not an issue. But it is still. How do we feel across the planet? Regarding gaming now on a PS5, for me it's like not impossible, and I kind of don't care that I won't be able to game until there's a new console idea existing. Not really. And then coming at me with all these angles showing me that they're coming to me as if I was the CEO of Sony PlayStation. Why do you do that? Am I responsible for your situation and the situation of the gamers across the planet? Because of what I said in those videos. I've been doing it for how long? Good afternoon.